true to our show, we like to also look backwards at your roots a bit and figure out kind of what impacted you, such that would make you, a great singer and a great songwriter. I know you're from Hickman, Kentucky, I do believe. So you're from the far west, and I'm from the far east, and everything else in Kentucky's between us, which is perfectly fine. My guess is that, and I've confirmed this through reading some other articles. I know church was a big place where music came into play for you. But at what point when you were growing up did you think, oh, this is more than just something I do on Sundays? I can do this?
I don't know if that ever happened for me. I really don't know how that came about, to be honest with you. Maybe maybe there was some sort of deep desire there, but I never looked at doing music as a real thing. I started recording. I took guitar lessons in Lone Oak. My parents would drive me up there, and they went terrible. I know less about guitar even now than most people, in seventh grade.
Okay.
But what I was doing was I was writing songs. And so this is why well, I can't blame my guitar teacher at this point. There's been plenty of time to figure some stuff out, but I'd go in there with a song and he would doodle over it with his guitar and it would make it sound like a real song, So I would come in with my 2 or 3 chords that I knew, still the ones I write with today.
Yeah.
And I thought, and I was really encouraged by that. But what it did was it made me, because I sure wasn't a guitar player, still am not a guitar player, it made me pay attention to melody and lyrics. And that was the thing I was good at. That was the thing I could offer in my half a year of guitar lessons. And that is when I started becoming interested in recording. He approached me and wanted me to record some demos.
Okay.
And we did. And I don't know where those are. And they are terrible. They were terrible then. But that was the first time I ever put on, like headphones to record in Herb Chapman's studio in Lone Oak, Kentucky.
Nice.
And anyway, I just got the bug and thought it was cool and, wanted to write, and I didn't know what would become of it.
Yeah. How old were you when the guitar lesson started?
I think about 15.
Okay. Very good. It's interesting. So I would assume then that you considered yourself a songwriter before you considered yourself a singer. And when did you get that idea that, oh, okay, I've got a unique voice. I sound different than other people? Because I think that's a very distinctive thing about you as an artist.
Well, I didn't sound, I don't think I sounded very good at first. I was so shy about performing. I would wait until my family went to bed, and my bedroom had a bathroom attached, and I'd go in the bathroom and quietly sing. And what that did was, for years, up until I was probably about 20 years old, I sang really closed-lipped and didn't put a lot behind me.
Yeah.
And I think that really developed over time as I got more comfortable performing. I mean, my bandmate Steven, we've played together for, I guess, 12 years now, something like that. And, I was so shy performing when we started out in our early 20s that I would leave as soon as we were done. I mean, it was our deal. He brought the amps and the guitars, and I could leave immediately.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think it was just from doing it over and over again. And like you said, we started playing bars and stuff around this little town in western Kentucky, Paducah, up into southern Indiana and different places. And we only had one go, because when you're playing to a crowded bar, I think the way you should measure a successful night is if you can get them to be quiet for at least a minute. And
That's a
so
that's a great
if
point.
yeah, so when I played this song, we played it in a lot different way. I called it Milk and Honey back then, but it's called When You Say It on Teeth Marks. We played it a lot differently, but when I would play that in bars, I could make a whole room full of frat boys shut up for a second, you know?